Now though, FURIA poised and ready outside the B side, but look at this. G2, they've got on a fast flank. Oh, easy first kill. Hunter's not going to miss those. Now the pressure's being applied, but this is what you got to be careful of. FURIA, the wolf pack mentality, or maybe you call it the panther mentality, as VINI will go down. Swift headshot delivered through the smoke. They put it into an even 3v3, but FURIA are sticking to their guns. They're still heading to B, and the full rotation isn't over yet from G2. And they have to be very careful if they want to wander up Banana right now, because they know already, as soon as the Hunter came around, he got dealt with.
So now Banana is a threat, as you're mentioning. We have NiKo deciding to go back to CT spawn, so it's going to be a grouped retake. It's about to go down. Glocks versus P2000 and USPs, and the Glock will prevail. Art starting the show, leaving NiKo now in 1 versus 2. He's got information as to one of the opponent, but he doesn't know about yuurih. So we see FURIA deciding to play together. NiKo's chiming in, and he cannot connect. Good pistol round for FURIA. They kick things off with a victory.
The Molly's going to separate some of them. They push out into it. Art wants to have a go, but he can't make anything of it.
2 smokes, 1 Molotov to play with.
Good first Molly used, but no player sat in the spot. Oh, no, NiKo didn't see. He didn't notice. He went down. It obviously spread too far. Kenny's going to put up a good fight with the M4, though. He finds himself the first couple, and AmaNEk, he's still waiting by. He can do some huge damage here. He'll finish off VINI, no problem at all. And KSCERATO on 45 health. He won't get it done. Kenny's rotation, absolutely.
20 HP. He can still go in and find some information, but he's going to be removed quite fast. We see now G2 again with the retake towards Banana, but this time the bomb is on the ground. That's a huge tell. VINI strikes back, puts NiKo on the ground. Now a 2, or rather a...
But AmaNEk, he's playing super far in the back. Oh, VINI continues to push onto it. He's got the backup there of his teammates. FURIA swarm up into the site, and they're going to force AmaNEk back for now. His shadow's been seen, and VINI went on the hunt, but AmaNEk, he's going to land it with the UMP. Game is still on, but G2 now need to master the retake. Flash goes up from Hunter, they push on in, but the AKs are just too strong. G2 now got to make a decision if they want to save, and nexa doesn't even get the chance. Headshots delivered. FURIA pushed them.
VINI in the backup, but we have KSCERATO and another player taking apps at the same time. So they keep all the options. Oh my god, that's going to open it up even more.
That is less than ideal. NiKo wants to fight for it, but VINI has already escaped. FURIA, they baited out a lot of the utility, and Henny hits the glorious shot. More players to find, and AmaNEk's just fighting out in the open. The site has been given.
Sorry, it doesn't need any plan. It's basically dueled, people waiting in the right moment at the right time. And this time, Henny just taking over. These 2 kills, I mean, what are you going to do if you G2?
You mentioned it. The smokes go down stuff. They played off what they heard FURIA were doing. But FURIA, again, were 1 step ahead. They said, okay, cool, we'll just sit back then. So you waste your utility. This time you won't get crazy nade damage. But even on the round when you did, we still won it. So, you know, right now, FURIA can't do no wrong. And even that, they take the gun away from nexa. Only Hunter left to find. Art's low, but their money's not terrible. They're all in a pretty good place, considering Henny got an AWP out of this round as well, who's now on an M4. Picking up the AWP. FURIA keeps hitting it so much. And look, Art's even going to go and show himself and fight up into this. He has the bomb in his hands, but AmaNEk's burnt on out. Oh, the bait! Oh,
the bait!
He 200 IQ'd it! That's absolutely huge. The spam comes through. Look, the rest of them strike. FURIA are all over the map, and they are causing G2 nothing but pain. VINI's even going to get NiKo, and now it's all on Hunter. He's alone. He's locked down on the site. And they're just going to fight. FURIA get it done. An 8-1 where G2 feel like they've got a good read on it. And Art's
guaranteed that they do not need to smoke in the first few seconds. But he's going to have to find the kills. That's a good lecture onto Art. And the trade comes in from AmaNEk. Best start possible.
Another kill. That's going to be huge. All the spam through the wall. Got to be careful there. But nexa's gone aggressive. G2 trying to play FURIA at their own game. They know how far ahead they are in this one.
They're going to plant in the smoke again. They're going to pull the smoke plant again. Henny now planting C1, but AmaNEk strikes in. And that is the round. 1 second. Not going to be enough. Any kill, any damage is just financial now. yuurih puts NiKo on the board. Good round from G2. Oh, we have a different play, James. Different play coming on in. This time it's Hunter through mid. He's been spotted. VINI is here for the first kill, but good trade from Hunter. And he's going to push his luck. He's pushing the duel, but Henny is solid on his feet.
Ropes are down. KSCERATO's looking up high. He's got an idea where he might see a player. Oh, no. AmaNEk is found. They go in for more as well. They now understand where NiKo is. He needs to get down. He needs to get out of there. He's holding on. He's holding strong. This is exactly what G2 need. Tucked back away. Kenny S is coming to back him up as well. He's got to avoid the flames, and this time he will for now. He continues to strike, and Kenny's there to make it work. Henny now in the 1v1. There's 4. Kenny is stuck around too long. The plant's going to go down, and Kenny is only just now slowly backing away. And what utility? He's got no utility in this. And Henny's playing aggressive. This could actually give Kenny a shot. He's fast. He can be so good.
But it is so surprising. How can you see it coming? You cannot. Henny being creative at the 1v1.
Yep.
He's got information.
He's got the incendiary grenade. He expects the play to come through. He's not taking the shot. And he does land it onto KSCERATO. That's beautiful from Kenny. And that's exactly what G2 needed. Now he falls back and he's going to play it smart. But old Vindog looks to come through apartments. He can hear what's going on. He's getting so much information as his team has decided to strike. He jumps on top of him. And once again, FURIA, they reposition. They play a different style. Two players come from the top of mid. The molly goes down. They're pushing through the flames. And VINI's hitting all the shots now. He's going to get it done. Henny does get finished off. But there's still a disadvantage here for G2. And they're all just dropping like flies. NiKo now...
He's supposed to be the third man on B. If he's in front of us, then obviously the A side is open. NiKo is going to be lucky to keep his weapon, I do believe. And actually, no, the bomb would put him down. So they're going the conventional approach. And they will try to reduce the distance to close the gap with his pistols. But the flash so perfect. NiKo somehow blind. Able to take down KSCERATO. It's a 1-for-1. But he's paid the heavy price. With only 29 HP left. Flash is going through. Henny wants to fight. But NiKo's behind the smoke. That's a good job. They could steal this.
Oh, they might be able to strike in a perfect timing. Easy first shot for VINI. No, be landed here. VINI's looking to try and challenge him. He backs away in the nick of time. yuurih's still hanging about. They push down Banana, but nexa's going to win it out. Two players low, but this is still doable for G2. 40 seconds on the clock, but Ard is about to strike. Oh, great work by nexa. He expects it.
They're going to rush him. That's it. The bomb plan is the best he can hope for.
He does get the plant down, but G2, that was a huge round. nexa there, if he didn't get that kill onto Art, that was it.
Right. That was the key moment.
Absolutely it. He had a great understanding that Art would try something like that rather than playing together with VINI.
Look, they have three players already. Art willing to fight, taking the USP duels, but NiKo will take that every day of the week. Smoke being put down, and now it's going to be all the madness.
Oh, Henny and VINI. They've come up huge, and they'll back away. They'll move into the site. Now with the advantage and still some players low. VINI through smoke, what is going on? Oh no, everyone is being pushed. AmaNEk, he wants to fight because he's so scared for his life. They're all around him, they go up into it. He did well even to take down. And that game right now is the FURIA show from start to finish. Oh, gets lazy Pete. VINI is lucky. Got Henny there to back him up. It's still the SMG in play. They've still got 3 SMGs in play as well. It is just a bonus round. Oh my God, he's going for it. Of course. Oh my God, how does he not even die? Henny comes out as well. This is so unlucky. G2, they cannot rest. They cannot wait. FURIA destroy them and grab the 14th round. To a very high level. Yes, G2 have won it in the last few goes at it. That also takes a lot of those crazy NiKo performances we know.
Where he can quickly help the B side if need be, and he can help yuurih as well. But it's a heavy B lean for now. Flash is going to come in, but NiKo is ready. The flash wasn't perfect, and it's onto KSCERATO to save the day.
KSCERATO put himself up high. Will it be checked? If they can sell some sort of a distraction so he's not focused, there is an opportunity for FURIA to take this. But G2 now, they're expecting a flank. They're expecting something to come in. That's brilliant from nexa though. He checks it, he wins it out, and now FURIA might decide to save, but AmaNEk, he's looking to pull off the lurk here and find both yuurih and Henny.
They have the money to try and attempt it, right? Any damage they put on will be interesting. It's going to limit what G2 can do in the next round. So AmaNEk should be the fail-safe, and so he goes. That's yuurih out of the picture. But if Henny can get another one, I'm not exactly sure they can replenish it fully with AKs and all the stuff they want to have. Good job by AmaNEk finding duels. And the AVP is the best weapon possible to punish that. Good nade onto nexa, and VINI starts off strong, and he burns another one. That is terrible. And look at this Art. He's not slowing down. Wow. He's just adding another one.
Kill after kill going the way of FURIA. They knew what was up in this round, and they're putting G2 down. AmaNEk and Hunter just left alone. No idea where to look or where to turn. The bomb is down at the bottom of mid. Art. No scope onto AmaNEk, no problem at all. He's going in for more no scopes as well, because why the hell not? As FURIA pick up the game. He fully invested into this one. Henny got a lot of footsteps coming his way. First couple of kills landed. He's going in for more. He doesn't have the backup. Kenny goes off to face him. KSCERATO's coming around in time, but has he done enough? The hunt goes on and KSCERATO gets out of there. He wants to hold on to the advantage and he's playing it smart, but no, VINI gets sideswiped. Surely that was called across. That could have been an option and they should have known.
It's rare to see VINI being caught. And that could mean everything for G2 now in that 3 versus 3. But the HP bars are terribly low. And there is a kit on FURIA. They could do it.
They definitely could do it, but not when shots land like that. He didn't have the armor. He goes down instantly. They're playing a defensive game, and NiKo is hitting some key shots. The NiKo Mirage plays that come out. The one
Gonna have to do a lot alone.
Oh, good spray down from Henny, but he's instantly bested. Aggression being shown from AmaNEk, and I absolutely love it. Meet FURIA face to face with it. Have that confidence in a round like this. The retake's going to be difficult for FURIA. Org, AK, and MP9 in play. Still 42 players to find. And AmaNEk, he's having a field day out in the spawn. Getting a second kill there, and this might...
To be aggressive, they wanted to use that MP9 close quarter combat. But G2, they come in with a great call. Straight onto the A execute. The trade game is correct. The spacing...
Last time around, first half was 8-7 in favor of G2. G2 on their T side. This is a good start off here from FURIA. Nade goes up as well. Some more damage done towards NiKo. Nothing for him to be too concerned about. But FURIA just need one more. No! He does it. The Org. We're seeing more and more of this gun in action. And for players like Art, who want to be explosive, who want to be fast, you can make some magic happen like that. It's now a 5v2, and nexa and NiKo, they're not together, they're not close. NiKo under pressure, he's taking a bunch of shots out towards him, both sides. He's swarmed and dealt with. Nexa's got to do some serious damage. Oh, it doesn't expect the next player. KSCERATO misses some key shots.
Taught as the only item, because everyone asks you the question, what do you take on an island? As if that's the most important question. But it starts off nicely.
Too much
one kill.
to him.
20.
Applied over and over again.
Counter-terrorists win.
They want to take mid control, but Art wants to fight. He's been spotted, so he has to move around, and AmaNEk's too quick. That's an entry frag that they needed to find. Art's been punished.
Nade goes out though, and that will finish AmaNEk off. So just
looking
and
for
they
a
get
second
away
kill.
from it.
I
He
love
wants
it.
the first kill. He wants some extra information. He's tempting fate here. Hunter does deal with him in the end. I like it. They expect it straight away though. yuurih's able to pounce. Oh, NiKo, despite the low health, delivers onto KSCERATO, and yuurih, he gets double poked and he can't hold on to it. Now it's up to VINI. He's got a couple of players low, but he doesn't have all the information he needs. Plant's going to go down, and there was a small window of opportunity he could have taken. VINI believes he can clutch this one out.
That's a good
Easy
kill to
first
start
kill
with.
found.
NiKo's low HP, so a nade could do the job, but he doesn't know where he is.
Doesn't hit the mark with nexa either. Nexa's kept himself hidden. Too many spots for VINI to find and no utility positions. Oh, what on earth was that? Vindog getting it done, looking to clutch it out. Nexa to look into it, but Nexa lands it with a glill. A huge clutch that they desperately need there. And either way, win or lose, both these teams have expensive rounds, but Henny was out in the open with the orb. He goes down, and this is G2 applying real pressure. Art wants to try and change the game a bit for him, but look where Hunter's got to. Full A site control. The plant's going to go down, and G2, they have now applied all the pressure back towards FURIA. And on their CT side so far, FURIA are struggling to get a grip of it. Sometimes pressure towards mid, sometimes on A. Then that window lurk came through.
They're trying to go for it, James. And VINI finds the first kill with the FAMAS. That could be all they needed. Hunter strikes in from CT spawn.
Next is crossfire.
Could be what? Art just won that duel. I have no idea how, but now he's cornered. Good job. Good stabilization from G2. I was scared for a second. But he's not built the same. He's built different.
Art's got other ideas for this round. He's got the AWP in hand, and yuurih's there to back him up this time. But NiKo, he is ready. He is loving life. He's only getting one out of this time. And the fight finally will go in FURIA's favor. But Henny, he expects the A push to come in. Does he realize how close they are? He tries to do some tagging up. Can't quite do the fragging up. The smoke is down, and that was a round that FURIA needed.
Trying to take mid control and play the B split, but then being pressured.
Oh, Art is there to back him up. They're still fighting in middle. They're still taking space. They've got to be careful from underfar. Oh, how did Art land that one onto Nexa? There's still another player to find, and Art, he just doesn't stop firing. He's going at it. No, he's slow, steady, trying to work it out. He's now made some noise. VINI's there. He was prepared. He knew what was up. And now Kenny all alone. He wants to still try and find some success into this site. He believes he can try and clutch this out. But money's not great for G2 now. These rounds have been costly. These rounds have been close. VINI goes down. Plenty of players to be seen. He knows exactly what could be happening next. Down for the plant. He's got space to work with here. There's a flank coming in behind him, though, and of course it's Henny. Kenny may give up his position, may be seen straight away, but instantly yuurih's able to just connect on the site. They play it smart. They come from both angles. They're going to be able to save the AWP on over as well. They were running the double AWP setup, and actually they'll get it. They'll get the double AWP. It's perfect.
They can if they want to. I still say yuurih took half a risk right there. Just retaking, leaving kitchen and fight me. They don't want to let go of it.
Oh,
and it could be an A split on the cards.
Didn't spot out Henny. Henny saw him first. The flash was good. It went up.
And now the timing is best. Oh no, the flash was good. The hunter missed the shot. They are with the quick scope.
How does he do things like this all so often? Henny then strikes as the smoke is about to just fade away. And G2, they're running out of opportunities here. It's all on AmaNEk, and he's probably going to... Oh, a quick shot is missed. They thought they legged him. yuurih goes down. Some more damage could be done here by AmaNEk. They start to challenge him. They start to fight him at every single angle. And they're just keeping him busy. They're keeping him guessing, and they grab a 6th round.
Burning art.
He's taking the risk. He wanted to stay around for the fight. He wanted to get the numbers, and he still does. Him and Henny strike almost at the same time, and Kenny goes down as well. The FURIA show is large and in charge, and they are dominating their opposition. All the AWP plays coming in. Henny's even risking it with the no-scope play. It may not pay off, but FURIA still get the round. We're going. Try and go full force. Does he really want to fight at this point, though? Easy first kill to find AmaNEk's just on his own.
And now they know. Now they know mid is clear. So that has to be on the side. Good nade onto nexa.
Nice.
But they have people waiting for them.
Full force push in. KSCERATO, use your ears, hear what's around you. He was not aware of that, and him and VINI will fall. The B bomb site has been taken. Nexa's quite low. Art's come around the side. He wants someone to make a mistake. He cuts off their vision just a little bit. They're trying to not make those noises. Easy first kill found. Hunter doesn't have time to react on Art. He's doing it all. He's feeling confident. He's locking it down. We sit after the first half CT side 9-6 scoreline for FURIA when they were so far behind. Well, you don't see this all too often. Who's going to see who first? The first shot's going to be delivered. Kenny's trying to fire back on it. Art looked to try and get another pistol in his hands. He didn't want to have to reload, but Kenny will deliver with it. Beautiful shots being landed from both sides. This is now gone in favor of G2. Henny, he's looking around. He knows he needs to find an opening. He needs to find a way in. They've got the bomb. They want to get the plant in. KSCERATO's giving good backup, but he needs to hit some incredible shots.
Oh, they planted one so they can do it. They can actually do it. KSCERATO has a 50-50. Henny's been tipped away from sight, and it's only on KSCERATO. He's got the weapon, and he's got the skill. He's going to try and isolate some of these duels, but G2 swarm him. I think Henny missed his smoke in the connector. I think he wanted to smoke jungle, and he just missed it. That could have been a whole difference maker in this game. But look at this Mexican standoff we have right here.
KSCERATO goes in again with the scout. They really want to fight here on ramp. They want to try and lock this down. They both get poked at the same time. And Art and KSCERATO, they can't hold on to it. It's falling apart.
To best in the first duel, and he got NiKo on his side to help him. That's looking great for G2. This is looking clean. Never found the timing to be activated. He never had a say in this round, and he might even go down. yuurih finding that kill, but NiKo will put him on the ground. That's it. Null weapon. 0 weapon.
But does he expect nexa so close?
Oh, that
really
means everything.
From the window. NiKo doesn't even need an AWP to play window. He's just out here getting it done no matter what. And nexa strikes with 2. He pushes through the flames and doesn't even really take it. FURIA.
It's like a house of cards. As soon as NiKo finds the kill towards Art middle, then they know that there is no one else mid, and nexa just racks up the... How do you maneuver your way out of this round? You have mid, but you can never pincer anyone.
Oh! NiKo spams back. FURIA not winning these opening duels, and NiKo is putting the hurt onto everyone.
And look at this. I told you, James. They did not...
Henny, though, he's been the entry frag in AWP. Nice and fast. He gets the first. Second to find, but does he expect it in the sight? Oh, back lines. Hunter gets wrecked by VINI. Now it's a 2v3. It's Henny and nexa, but nexa's flank could be everything. He hasn't been spotted yet, and no one's checking it. Head's going to be seen. nexa doesn't take the shot. He wants to clinically get this done. He's hiding behind the wall, and instantly he'll be able to go down. nexa's just hoping to try and find one of the other players. Oh, and he jumps down, and Henny and KSCERATO strike at the same time. nexa play.
They expect some sort of move, and the timing might just be terrible. If no flash, KSCERATO's going to have a field day. nexa bests him somehow.
Art wants to take this connector control, though. The CTs fall back to their positions. Kenny's going to get flashed out, but they'll now know that there is some presence towards connector. VINI, can he strike in time? Oh, he's spraying it out onto NiKo. He can't get it done either. He took a lot of damage there. And this is the problem. G2 have some information. FURIA tried to strike
nexa
on him. Oh, nexa in a great spot.
That is so great from nexa.
VINI's going down. VINI does not have any idea from it.
nexa's taking over in this game. He's taking over. But that they could still be around to play. The problem for FURIA is that the bomb is behind him with 30 seconds left. So even if Henny finds this kill, which he doesn't, it won't really matter. Look at nexa. He's 4 steps into the future. He was already behind the bomb. Oh my.
Some waits. NiKo up in the window. We'll hear a player get forced back.
Good job.
Doesn't expect Art, though, to just be looking window still. He was hoping maybe just a couple.
Invested very little just to take it. And I do believe we will see G2 saving. It's the right call. They don't have a crazy amount of...
Right, again, that's
a good adjustment.
Yeah. So an 11th round, FURIA still playing catch-up.
They haven't really done it in the past, so I'm not sure if they will wait for it. AmaNEk, surely he's got some information through the smoke! But the trade game is in favor of FURIA.
That was great from Henny.
Oh, the timing.
He's looking. He sees him. He can't win it out, though. That's the bomb on the floor. Art is still hanging back. Hunter is damaged. Art brings out the Glock. And he's worried from multiple angles of where he could be pushed from. That duel could be everything. Art wants to pick up the Galil and still try and fight it. And then NiKo winning down onto VINI. This is the problem with FURIA being split around the map. They weren't together. And now Art, he has to get his skates on and run on into the B site. FURIA expects Hunter to come back in. It's an easy pickup, and yuurih, he's trying to play him at their own game, but is it enough? Oh, he goes in for the fight. So much damage done. nexa's low.
yuurih's got 20 seconds to play with. He doesn't know where NiKo is coming from. NiKo will be catwalk in about 5 seconds. I don't see any way out for yuurih. He's going to be cornered, and that is it. G2 putting the 15th on the...
That's the one before that. All very recently. With 16-11.
He's had a couple of very impactful kills. He's not topping the charts by any stretch of imagination. Oh my, Hunter this time around punished. That creates a vacuum. That creates an opportunity towards the B side. We see all these T's being sucked in towards AmaNEk alone now, punished by Henny. This should be round number 12. Oh. I say that though, Kenya strikes in. He wants to fight, he wants some more, he's taking space.
This is the Kenny you need if you're G2 to put an end to it now. Flames at his feet, but he gets to reposition. He moves out for now, and he wants to create some cover. He's toying with him, he's dancing around him. He tries to hit the shot, but he's getting tagged up. A nice attempt, but it's not going to be enough. But still something for nexa and NiKo to work with. This is where they'll switch to their native language. They won't be common in English. And can that be the difference maker? We loved it the first.
So if we put these last rounds in perspective, right? The difference right now is that FURIA is able to punish the aggression from G2. Think about it. This time around, acting straight up on the B side, and it's going to be onto AmaNEk. He's completely flashed out. He's got no chance. But you have 2 players on catwalk. They could decide it all. They could retake this round. KSCERATO tapping away with the AK, and that is a clean up. NiKo's already here in kitchen, but they might just be better off saving.
Yeah, that's an AWP and an M4. They saved off the back of it last time. They're looking to do the same again. Kenny's already...
You have to play the numbers. They had no say in this round, and if you're G2, I think you even have to consider whether you're going to buy or not in this next round. There is a decision. Straight up.
Oh, so much damage done already. Henny just blasts in. The flashes are perfect. The spray control is there. FURIA busts the B side again, but NiKo hasn't been spotted. Oh, yuurih finds him with his back turned. Kenny is burning alive. He's hanging about, but he may not for long. Hunter's taking damage as well, and FURIA, they've grabbed the bull by the horn, and they have forced their way in. yuurih is not stopping. He's taking control, and he is not letting off. The pistol shots fire out. yuurih picks up the last, and NiKo done a nice amount of damage. Kenny off the side here in connector, but he's not going to win out that duel. He needed to hit that. Is Art going to check the corner? The peak is just not there. They don't expect Hunter. Oh, and they fall in the end because KSCERATO starts popping heads. With the molly going out, the B site is secure. They've gone fast once again from FURIA, but in a different way. They took mid and short.
They picked up the pace. They keep up the pace, they just change how they attack.
Yeah.
And you can see for G2 now, because the probability that FURIA is going to play the B side for a 5th time in a row are very low. But why not do it again? You can push the madness, right? That's where they do not let go, James. They go in again for that B rush. The smoke being put down, but Archer goes through it, destroys Hunter on the way out. And now it's all on to AmaNEk.
AmaNEk fighting off here. He's got the orc in his hand, but the flames are at his feet, and he burns. NiKo on the flank. He's in a great position, but will it be checked? If he pops through the smoke in the nick of time, he just misses out on the chance to see VINI. The plant will go down, and NiKo is not known. They have zero information on this. He starts to spray him down. He gets the kill on Art. He's looking for a second player to poke him. He expects VINI to be there. VINI just pops up, pops his head, rips it clean off. But now it's on Henny in a 1v2. He doesn't take the shot. Did Kenny spot him? A smoke goes down. They know they got to cross this position. He takes it. He can't quite hit it. Molly out. They're going to stand on it. He needs to go. He needs to go now. He can't quite make it work. Kenny lands a crucial shot, and G2 survived the
boost. Maybe add a flash on top of it. Hunter seems to be oblivious to the danger. He's sneaking in the smoke. He sees him. That's a beautiful play from Hunter. He can't go back. He's got to stay behind the smoke.
There's a way into it.
Nexa is gathering up information on the A side right now. yuurih finding NiKo could mean everything, because FURIA had already decided that no matter what, they would play the B side. They have no anchor, and now it leaves AmaNEk alone. I talked to you about how he needed to be solid on the B side,
we've seen it.
Now or never.
He's seen it, and now he's giving away his position. He sprays out into one, but no one else is there to back him up. Kenny's doing the damage as well, and G2 are looking to stabilize on their CT side. Nice shots from VINI, but he's got to get the backup of yuurih. There's not much time on their side, and this is going to go right to the wire. It's a 1v2, but yuurih needs to get that plant down. He goes for it in the default spot, but he won't be pushed just yet. They have to play this oh so smart, and look, he's playing tight, so close. yuurih, he's been the man to do huge heroics here for FURIA over and over again, but Nexa, he's been key in so many of the rounds for G2. He lands it, and we now see G2 with an advantage here as we flop over to the other side.
This is...
Art looking to play above the smoke. He tries to avoid the flashes. Finds himself the first kill onto Hunter. He was unexpecting of everything that just went his way. Palace push looking to come through. yuurih. Oh, he just looks the wrong direction. Henny now needs to give some cover, but Vinny's firing back off. Art's already found his way over to the site. The utility's being used. It's being spread out across. No plant going to be able to come in just yet for G2. The numbers may be in favor of FURIA, but for how long? As Vinny is taking a lot of damage. Art is trying to play off the side of it. He's sneaking on through. He's been able to get away with murder here. Look at Vinny's position as well. Can they work this out? Doesn't check sandwich. Oh, brilliant shot from NiKo. He puts the hurt onto Art. Still no to guess. It could be going towards B. KSCERATO's not looking anywhere either. Oh, and NiKo, he gets the easiest kill of his life. KSCERATO was blissfully unaware. The plant goes down, and FURIA now have to come back into this.
G2 have no position. They have to stay on site now. They didn't retake any of it. Vinny starting up with Henny actually behind him.
NiKo's low. He does have it. Running out of time if NiKo can delay it at all. The defuse starts to come in. Straight, first one delivered. Henny now needs to come through fast. He's staying alive. NiKo gets it done, and he no-scopes his way to success. A huge flash is going up. Art wants to push it, but he could be pushing to his death. He starts off on one. He goes in for the second, but NiKo is able to best him. yuurih wants to take a fight, but you've got to be careful. There's a player coming from underpass as well. NiKo straight up in it. The aggression, the speed, and he's put Henny low as well. G2 are not messing about, and they want to close out Mirage right here and now.
Bit of a misplay coming out of NiKo.
And you can never be sure when you're going up against FURIA. Hunter dies out in window. No flank going to come in. Oh, brilliant positioning now from KSCERATO. Doesn't want to face up into it. Knows he needs to hold on to the weapons. Keeping 3 alive was crucial here. This is still...
play for FURIA. They have let KSCERATO alone. But wait, doesn't care about the KSCERATO because it's Art alone. Finds the kill onto AmaNEk. He's quickly traded. 1 for 1 usually. Jewel. But he's downing. He's second guessing.
This is fine though. Give it up. Let him have it. Kenny found the kill onto NiKo as well.
Oh, huge kill from Henny.
Damage. This is huge. He's looking for more, but Hunter and Nexa explode at the same time. yuurih's up high. He's been an absolute god for FURIA. And can he do it? He can't drag him through. And now it's on VINI. He's coming over on the rotation. Hunter doesn't have any idea where he is. The plant will come in, but Hunter will get himself in a good position for sure. Hunter wants to try and reposition towards ramp. It's close.
He's got no
Doesn't
kit.
pick one up. And instantly dead anyway. G2 grab it. Some extra information. Oh, they're waiting for him, but he still delivers the headshot on Hunter. He striked at the same time. Now FURIA already down 2-man on the pistol. Push on in's going to start. NiKo ready in main. He gets overwhelmed, and they do drop vents, but he's had the information. He knows what's up. He knows what's going down. Kenny's in a beautiful position that might not be checked. You've got one at the top as well. Nexa pushing forward, needs to be careful. Oh, he gets sideswiped as well. So the advantage is swapped around, but Kenny's position is still not known. They haven't checked it just yet,
they haven't
but
seen
he
him.
spots the player. Information had at least here for Kenny.
Oh, no, Kenny!
No, not those kind of misses. That's not what you want to see. It's all falling apart for G2, despite them getting the 2 opening kills. No plant even coming into play just yet, and that is heartbreaking for him.
That's a galactic facepalm right here for Kenny. He had the positioning, but maybe AmaNEk can save the situation. He's already got 2 kills. He's got no kit to play with, but he's got a USP.
He knows they love to fight there. Maybe he can use that to his advantage.
Oh, but the positioning taken by Art. It's going to be so hard to check. He's seen him.
Oh.
He's seen him, James. That's information. AmaNEk finds the first one. Now onto a 1 versus KSCERATO. He's got no kits. He's got to play fast. You got to headshot him as quick as you can, or it's going to be over. Playing around this site.
He's run out of bullets.
KSCERATO puts him down. That was a 3 versus 5. That FURIA.
Smoke City right now on Nuke. But who's going to pop through the clouds? Oh, from his back being turned. NiKo was so focused outside, but AmaNEk and Kenny, they're looking to bring some kills of their own. They need to do a hell of a lot more, and that's exactly what's taking place. The remaining FURIA members are going to run downstairs. But have they done enough in terms of timing to make this happen?
I think they have. And the rotations have been stellar for G2 this entire round. That's the only reason they're still in it. They were in the right place at the right time. VINI besting nexa with the deagle could open up the debate here now. Kenny's just fancying his chances, but should he now? He finds the kill into VINI. It's now AmaNEk versus Henny, but the HP is strongly in his favor.
AmaNEk should potentially have this. Henny's in a great position. AmaNEk doesn't check it. And they can grab the... Look over the history of top teams when it comes to this map. Good effort from AmaNEk on the first kill.
And from Lab, that could open up an avenue for nexa, who's going to sneak in the smoke. Oh my, I think that kill from Henny is...
So looking to do some serious damage, and he might be able to find success. Oh, the flashes come out, and it's perfect from FURIA. NiKo's able to deliver one, but how much more can he get? He's pulling off some incredible heroics, but it's Hunter left alive. He strikes from behind, and this is what they have to be careful of. Art expected, but Hunter wins it out. This is key from the Kovac brothers. Hunter coming through the smoke, but Hunter played him in his own game. And this is the start you want to see. Aggression. Hunter's still doing more. Kenny may fall, but G2 are in the lead. They've got a great shot at this one. So much damage being done, but they can't quite pick up the kill. Henny's there to finish off NiKo, though. So while Hunter was doing work elsewhere, they've still put us into a 3 versus 3. There's a flank potentially coming in, and it is expected here.
Did Hunter see the bomb? He might overstay. He might overpush just a little bit. I don't think Henny is ready for that angle. Good find from Hunter. Good positioning at that. Now, yuurih and VINI, they're completely locked down. They know they have players behind them. They're pushed by the time, and AmaNEk and Hunter combine. Oh, they really want to take the fight.
Right now with the AWP in hand. That's great from Hunter, though. Still deals away with yuurih. He was the one slipping away.
Oh. What a flick from Art. That was insane. I thought nexa had it every day.
The utility usage is great here from FURIA, giving them the chance to find success in it. Art's tagged up, though, incredibly low, and he goes down to AmaNEk. This is definitely in G2's favor, but they need to be able to hold on to it. Henny pushed back by the flames. And they just can't find a spot without pressure being applied. G2 have them done and dead to rights, no matter where they turn. That was great.
Great take.
You forced a player into the other teammate of yours in every scenario.
Kenya's holding Lab was the absolute play, and
great nade coming out from Hunter, and he just sprays them down. He expects the sneaky push through the smoke, and he's just dispatching of them one at a time.
look way more doable on the CT side. Here, Hunter doing a great job. But look at this, the kills are too easy.
Yeah.
This is looking bleak now for FURIA. They're going to have to dig deep into the strat book if they want to dig themselves out of that situation, because it is G2 all the way with 10 to 15 seconds. Henny is just making sure no one is speaking from Monster. And he's right. Kenny's is in position if need be. First kill being found. That's Hunter on the ground. Such a massive player so far. NiKo's playing on the edge of the smoke. He's going to be the next one to fall, or the next one to make the difference.
I don't think he expects Art to be so close. He may now see him, sees him jump up, but instantly yuurih's there for the refrag. Now Kenny.
They were pressured by the time, and then they couldn't stand. But here, finding a never so important kill. That is nexa. That's the Ram player. They should know. They will probably play the B side. That's exactly what they're doing, because they can deduct by killing nexa here that the B side should be open. AmaNEk should be able to remove KSCERATO, but it is still a very favorable 3v2.
This gives AmaNEk a huge opportunity, though. VINI goes to pre-fire the vents, but will at least give away his position on where he might be coming from. yuurih, you're tempting fate jumping around like that. There's two players in the door, little do you know. And he's looking directly on it, and he takes down Kenny. Nice stuff. Much better round from FURIA. Good adjustment. They didn't just try to go down. Not really had a solution for. They got away with it on the previous round. Oh, they snuck on by. NiKo activates onto him. Legs didn't expect it. Hunter's there as well as they try to push out the door, but that seemed like a disconnected push.
Flashes were missing. Either flashes were missing, or some part of the protocol wasn't respected, because all these kills were looking way too easy for G2, as this round will probably come to an end unless Henny can pull some kind of miracle. And it starts to look like that. Hunter will put an end to the madness. 21st kill by Hunter down. And we can see on the minimap, unfortunately for them, it's been red by G2. It's been completely red, but this kill could change everything. This could trigger some sort of reaction, because at the moment, Hunter and nexa both are ready to fight the B side. NiKo finding the kill onto yuurih puts pressure onto FURIA to play the B side.
And Hunter's already down there. Who wants to play some sneaky games. Oh, he doesn't expect AmaNEk. He doesn't check behind him. And that's his own mistake being made. Now they've got some time to play off of here, because AmaNEk will need to come down and back NiKo up. They start to come through the door, and KSCERATO, he's ready and waiting for it. And this is the problem. NiKo didn't wait for AmaNEk. So now you've given it a 1v1. Now you're in a 2v1. AmaNEk's all alone.
And he's got no idea where Henny is. He's got an idea about KSCERATO, but he's looking for Henny. He's scanning, turning left and right. Head on a swivel. Finds the first one, but Henny strikes in. Good trading game. Good space. Good start from Kenny. Finding yuurih. And this is the adjustment. This right here is the adjustment, but he's burning. Oh, the sound cue was huge. NiKo was completely invisible when Kenny strikes
the ramp. Kenny is so unexpected in this. First one found. Doesn't go to challenge into the second, but he knows where to expect it. Flash gonna go out. Art knows he's forced him into hiding. Doesn't expect him so close, and nearly wins that one out as well. But nexa, 34 health and a dream. The spray down. Nexa's still doing it all.
Huge kill.
This is now all up to Henny in a 1v2. If they play together this time, this should be G2 getting it on the board. But nexa, he's quite far forward on this. He doesn't expect the door push behind him. He waits for the sound cue, but he cannot react in time. It's an 8th round for G2. And even with not so much of an ideal buy, they still get it done. It wasn't a bad one, but it was still a huge round that they needed.
And nexa finding the second kill onto KSCERATO was a turning.
CT side from FURIA last time around, but this kind of performance from G2 might be what they needed, the confidence coming out. Nexa will lose ramp, but he sprays them down. He does a nice bit of damage as yuurih, he's just fragging up Kenny down to 18 health through the smoke.
Oh, I'm
not letting go of him.
KSCERATO has taken a lot of space.
Oh, Hunter has no idea either.
No, he doesn't. But how can KSCERATO exploit his position?
Yeah, that's the hard one. They're still checking into window as well, so Hunter will be looked at here. Nicely done from Hunter. Just on them. Left, right, and center. They will not expect his position, most likely. He's easily able to dispatch of Hunter, and this puts it into a very winnable situation, especially with that molly going down. AmaNEk's going to have to come up huge, but will there even be an opening from him here? All the players are tucked away. They're hidden, but he might be able to just creep in. The flashes go out. KSCERATO starts to spam it up, but Kenny is so low. He goes out for the challenge, but the doors are broken, and yuurih's able to do a bit of a double team with it. They've kept him so busy. AmaNEk strikes, and this is the key moment they need to finish off of here. Shots being hit, lots of damage delivered, but no round, no kills coming in. Now into the 1v1, and VINI gets it done. An 8-7 first half has closed. yuurih wants to try and pop up it. One player looking out towards it is AmaNEk in the back lines, and he instantly deals with it. AmaNEk, Mr. Consistent, the one you can always rely on, and he's been having a great game so far. FURIA down, but they were also down in the previous pistol as well.
That was a 3v5. It was a 3v5, but with the positions they have right now, I struggle to see how they can fight back. Feels like G2 have a firm grip on this round. KSCERATO with the USP is not able to work any magic. Kenny's will put him down, and the A side is under a lot of trouble. It's all onto VINI, and don't get me wrong, I highly rate VINI as a player.
This might just be too much in this game.
It's going to be too much. He can find a kill too here. That's the first kill. Good trading from G2. I like you.
Gain a nice bit of room here. It could be huge. VINI, there's a lot of nade damage being done. There's a lot more damage coming out towards them all here. G2 have been softened up, and these pistols can put in some work now.
There's already two players downstairs. Art finding the first one. Then yuurih becomes invisible, strikes in with the 5-7. Not able to connect so far, and Art is playing the edge.
No, this is huge. yuurih's even taken down some more players. Art delivers the headshot to NiKo. It's all falling apart. The nade may be a team nade, but AmaNEk is all alone. 34. Like this, at least he's going on the hunt rather than trying to just pick up the gun. Pick up the bomb. It's not going to work out for him. Penny was there ready and waiting. A little bit stuck. He can't move just yet. But he's not been forced off the spot. The kills are going to go their way. They try and bust their way through the door, but it's not going to work. KSCERATO and yuurih.
Lower check from Kenny S. Not able to see him. Oh, that should have been an easy kill, but Hunter. Best VINI. Good trade from Henny, and Kenny has been spotted. It's been running around. That should be it.
He goes out to his doom, he goes out to his death, and this is now where it gets scary.
Or stay on top of Hut, so not exactly sure if G2 played themselves.
A side push coming in. Next is going to start off with one, but look at this, he's doing more damage as well. The Tech-9s are wrecking face, and Nexa with an M4 in his hand is looking to live out the dream. NiKo finishes it off, and Jesus. FURIA.
And a FAMAS on yuurih, the rest are pistols. That's make or break. And Art, well, he don't break. He stays in the smoke, he plays around it. And as Art he is, he refuses to go back, and he goes for a second, but he's traded. Which are gonna get faked, and it's all gonna be onto Henny with the AWP. He misses the first shot, repositions, good adjustment onto Hunter, running back now. He's gotta live.
Open up this site in just a few seconds if it's a mistake made by any of the FURIA players. No one's looking at main. yuurih, he goes down straight away. This is an angle you should be checking. You should have this information. They swarm onto the site, and they easy dispatch of all the players that come their way. Kenny alone, and he can just save this AWP because he doesn't want to fight into this. There's no chance.
At the right gamble. But that shouldn't be the case. When you're in a 4v3 like that, you should be playing it safe, playing in the numbers game. And G2, they dig to come down to VINI. Can he find more than one kill from his key position? He's being hard checked, and the spray won't come through. Henny able to strike back. That's a trade 1-for-1, but Ram has fallen. And G2 can make their way to the B-bomb side if they want to, but there's a committee waiting for them. It's Art and yuurih together.
They need to land some key shots. The spray comes out. He's only getting one, and Nexa is forcing his way through all of it. Oh, this is not good. KSCERATO doesn't have a chance.
It's over, and it's beautiful from G2. This round again, you could see how FURIA are one step behind. Henny is not in a position to help VINI when he's on top of the box. That is the setup. So in control on Mirage. They let it slip away. And now they're facing...
That's him. He's checking up high. Brilliant stuff from NiKo. Finishes off Art before he can even react.
But it's just the pressure, that's all it is.
Now Henny might try and turn this around. NiKo's picked up his AWP. Henny's going to reposition though. And doesn't want to fight from up high anymore. The cousins together. Out in main, but Hunter made a noise and Henny was ready and waiting for it.
Ooh, nexa. He's been a key element,
wow.
and I think he found the timing. He found the gap, and he could find Henny, and this is all falling apart again for FURIA. They had it in their hands, and the bomb plan's gonna come through. G2 saving another one of these scenario. I cannot believe how many...
Sneaks on through, not sleeps.
I definitely not slept in that round. I'm not exactly sure where the smoke was coming from, because it's fuel for the future if you are G2, now that they have decided what lineup they're going to use. And again, the story of this second half is about Art trying to...
7 at the first half.
Oh, the timing. Oh, VINI doesn't see NiKo coming. Left-eyed peek. And that is it. G2, they have their way into the side, James. That could be it. It's a 5v3 now, and the bomb side has fallen. Hunter putting KSCERATO on the ground. Only Henny. Don't get me wrong, he's been stellar so far, and he continues to do so, but it might just be too much.
It really is too much.
He's alone now. They've done it.
1v4, Henny.
Going back to A.
He's great, but this is too much to ask. And nexa, he's playing it cheeky, wanting to flank around. And he can just wait. He knows Henny's probably going to come from this position.
Henny doesn't even know where the bomb is landed.
He's got no idea, no information. He's going to get pushed. He might get poked. Hunter delivers the final kill. It's an easy...